Hey everyone, Russell here. Got home from work, relaxed and took a shower. It's again hot, humid, just uncomfortable kind of day, and I like it hot, but this humidity is just unbearable sometimes. Anyway, so want to make this quick vlog about just how I don't know why I torture myself like this. I don't know why I do it. Tonight's gonna be a fun night. I'm gonna hang out with a friend of mine. I'm gonna be hanging out with, and then I got another friend coming over to spend the night with me. So it's gonna be a good time. But my thought is, I'm on several groups. For many of you who don't know, I really like thick guys. I love bears. I just thick dudes, just in general, yeah. And I find myself on these groups on Facebook, like I'm part of like Big Beautiful Men, a Chubby Chaser group, several other groups that just involve essentially liking thick dudes. And I go in there and I see these guys, and none of them live here. None of them live like remotely here, like not even Philly here, except for like maybe one or two, which actually I got to meet one when I was in Philly. Very exciting. But they all live like in Atlanta and Texas and Chicago and all these other like southern and Midwest places, and it just bothers me. I'm sitting here looking, and I've talked to several of these dudes too through these groups and through Facebook Messenger and whatever, and we'll sit here and we'll chat back and forth, and we both kind of feel like we're in a dilemma when it comes to this, because I'm talking to this thick dude who I find attractive, and I'm like, damn, why don't you live here? And at the same token, he's saying the same stuff back. He's like, oh, I love me, some Otterish type white guys, and you don't live here, and all the dudes here are just, not my type. Is it just that? I don't know. Again, this comes back to, this is why I want to move. This is why I want to leave DC. There is absolutely no excuse, in my opinion, that I am 34 years old, living in DC, and honestly not having found what I'm looking for in a relationship. It's incredible to me. It bothers me to my core sometimes. I'm like, there's no excuse. I'm a good dude. I mean, I have been told I'm hard to date. I understand that. But then there are people who tell me, no, I'm pretty easy to date. I've dated several guys. I've never been able to get into a full-blown relationship in a long time. I'm talking like 9+ years. And some of the complaints about me is that I don't compromise well, which I'm aware of that. I do kind of like things my way. But in the same token, I've dated guys before, and maybe that I've just dated pushover, passive guys, whatever you want to call them, who it just kind of works with, just flows, this, that, and the fourth. I also have found that a lot of guys get very jealous. It doesn't work with me. I'm a flirt, plain and simple. I'm a flirt, and I know a lot of people. I've been in this city 16 years, and I'll talk to anybody. Like, I wouldn't say friends, but I definitely talked to a lot of people, got a lot of love shown to me in Philly in this recent trip, and it's just like, well, what am I doing wrong in DC? Like, where's my thick man? Where is he? What I've run into here, this is what I think the issue is, at least with this particular city, is that so the white guys here that I find attractive usually end up being too feminine for my taste, and then the black guys here that I find attractive usually are straight or are just only into other black guys, aren't into white guys. Or if they are into white guys, they're into other thick white guys. I do not consider myself thick. I am not by any stretch of the imagination thick. I am at best Otterish. I'm furry, I got a little bit of a belly, so I don't know. It's really interesting. The vlog isn't tonight or today anyway. This isn't gonna be, just a side note. The vlog tonight isn't gonna be as long as it was yesterday isn't gonna be put together as it was yesterday, because I'm focusing more on my pup channel tonight. So anyway, What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? I don't know. Just makes me want to get out of this area. 16 damn years. I'm ready to fucking settle the fuck down. And there's nobody here. Just find it hard to believe. Alright, guys. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. I may vlog tomorrow because I plan on being pretty busy tomorrow, even though it is going to be like 100 degrees, but we'll see. Alright, good night.